Hi, Dan from Bragg, and today I'm at Glamis Hall for Wellingborough Pride, joined by Adam.
Hey mate.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, good, thank you very much. It's been a good day.
Just heard your set. You've got an amazing voice.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Are you cool with answering a few questions today?
Yeah, of course.
Brilliant. I'm just going to jump into my first question. How long have you been performing?
So I started performing probably about 10 years ago. It started with down at the Horseshoe in Wellingborough. They used to have an open mic on there every Wednesday. Great guy used to run that called Rob Matheson, and basically it went from just doing a bit of solo acoustic stuff to kind of every week, and then you'd get a bit nervous and think I'll leave it, and then eventually the bug got me and I just kept doing it, and then I moved to Australia for a bit as well, and there was a great music scene out there, and then I joined a band, and
Brilliant.
yeah.
So all started off here in Wellingborough.
Yeah, for sure.
Strange enough, the Horseshoe pub, all the artists I interview always come up with it. Always start at the Horseshoe.
Yeah, and I think it's a great credit to the community there, and particularly, like, I can't say enough about Rob Matheson, because he just made you feel at ease, and there was no pressure to kind of be, you need to be the most fantastic musician. He'd just be happy for you to play. Yeah.
Brilliant. My next question is, who are your musical influences?
It's a good question. So I was always very heavily influenced by classical music when I was a kid. Like, I grew up with a lot of classical music, a lot of Mozart, a lot of Beethoven. But then as I got into my teens, I started going through what I've just sung, Oasis, Radiohead, really got into Muse in a big way. And then I kind of moved through to going back to the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. So it's a real eclectic mix. And now I've been to Australia. There's quite a niche kind of music artists there who haven't jumped across the pond, and love them too. Yeah.
Brilliant. My next question is, who would your dream tour be with?
Dream tour. Oh, that is a very, very good question. I think if I could go back in time, it would be the Beatles. But they stopped touring, and they were kind of on the cusp. But I always felt like they had more to give in that regard. But they then focused on the music. So if I could go back in time, the Beatles for sure.
My last question of today is, how you do cover songs, don't you, or do you write some yourself, or just cover songs?
Yeah, so I mostly do covers. Like the band I was in Australia is called Mercury Sun. They're actually still going, and I played bass in that band. The electric guitarist wrote most of our songs. We released a couple of EPs, but I wrote a few as well, and I haven't played those today. I'm still a bit shy about that, but I should probably get going on introducing a bit more originals.
Okay. Another question to tie on to it, and this is my last one, don't worry.
Yeah, no, you're right.
How do you go about selecting a cover song for a gig like this, or a gig anywhere?
I think it's a process of occasionally hearing a song that's a little bit different. Like, I've got my traditional songs, but then when I hear something a little bit different, like Read My Mind by The Killers, hearing that acoustically, I was like, oh, that's a really good song. So then I'll look on YouTube. I mostly do things from ear, and then I'll kind of go through what chords I need to play, and then it's a process of just practice. I really struggle with words, so I have to keep memorizing them. Like, I usually download something on my iPod, and then just listen all the time, just to get it ingrained.
Brilliant. Anyway, thank you for doing this.
No
today.
problem, mate. Thank you.
If you want to go check Adam out, you can find him on.
You can find me on Facebook. I've put a few videos up there, but I guess I'm going to do some shameless self-promotion for the band I have found in Australia. Mercury Sun, got to check them out. They're just, why they're not famous, I don't understand. But if you just go onto Facebook, Mercury Sun, you can also find their latest EPs and singles online on Spotify. That's Stumbling, All My Friends, and a track I can't remember which they'll kill me for. But Mercury Sun, yeah. give them a go.
We'll tag them in this. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So much for doing this.
Thank you
Enjoy the
very
rest
much.
of your day.
Yeah, yeah.